Okay, I'm back. Hopefully this setup didn't change too much. Alright, so now that my tummy's full, I'm ready to try some Posca pens. Posca. So I guess you need to activate them first, right? Oh, these are smaller than I thought they'd be, the nibs. You see that? Smaller than I thought they'd be. And there's even smaller ones in this, so I bet I didn't make a mistake. But I also thought, I've seen people use them in videos and stuff, and I know that sometimes it's like quite a lot of flow of paint, so maybe this is good. Maybe a smaller nib will compensate for that. So I know you have to do this. This is blue, just as owl. Do you hold it or do you gotta press it? Oh, it's coming out. Oh. I don't wanna, oh, it kind of, I didn't even push that hard, but the nib kind of got flat. Can you see that? I hope I didn't just ruin it first try. Ooh. It did indent the paper a little bit, so maybe I did push a little hard. But how do you prevent that? So this one's... maybe I should write in English. Hold on. Blue. Alright, I hardly did anything, and it already kind of looks like the nibs chewed up a bit. Either that or it's chewing up the paper. Like, you can definitely see through it. I don't think the camera can pick that up, though. I don't know if you can see that on camera. So it's not too bad. So that's blue. This one's probably Mizuno, right? Yep, it's a light blue. I'm gonna try not to do it like this. I'm gonna try to keep the, oh, I don't wanna bend it. I guess there's no way, maybe. I don't know how to not mess up the tip. Maybe I do just have to go like that. It's just not gonna be as fine. Is it coming out yet? No. Do I hold it? Is it? Oh, maybe it's better if I hold it. Yeah, I think holding it is the answer. I don't think you can see that at all because my hand's in the way. We're getting there. Almost done. There we go. Oh, it's really chewing up this paper, so I do not recommend using these on this paper. This is what? Light blue. Yeah, you can see. Can you see that? There's like a, I don't know if that's the marker nib. Is it focusing? I don't know if you can see it. There's like a chunk. Oh, now I knocked the camera. I don't know if it'll. Can you see that? That chunk right there. I don't know if that's the paper, if that's the nib. It's not coming off. I think that's the nib. Well, that's not good. Alright, so I'm going to try holding it down now. I'm going to do it at a slight angle so I don't make it so flat. Okay, now it's not coming out. Maybe you do have to push it repeatedly first. Why isn't it coming out? Why is this one taking so much effort? Seriously? There's nothing. Okay, I don't even care about maintaining the nib now. Let's get this paint out. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Hello? There we go. Now it's flowing. Kind of. Why is this one still taking so long? We're almost there. I'm just gonna start. So that's our just Midori green. I was hoping I could write more neatly with these, but see, it's not even fully out yet. Oh, this book really doesn't, this paper really doesn't like this paint. All right, that's our green. I wish I could keep that nice fine tip, but it really does just flatten out when you do this. But I can't do it like that because it'll snap the nib. It feels like it will anyway. Maybe I should hold it. Oh yeah. Okay, that was a lot easier than the green. I like this yellow. It's not like highlighter yellow. Oh, it is. Oh, do you see what it's doing to the paper? Oh. And I'm sorry, these are not the most pretty swatches. I know that. I wanted to make like nice solid squares, but it's chewing up the paper too much. I'm afraid it's gonna just rip through it. Maybe I should do new swatches on a different paper. But I don't want to waste my nice thick paper. Alright, still easier than the green. It's a nice red too. It's not too saturated. Like, it's still pretty saturated, but it's not blinding. And I hate neon-y highlighter colors. There, still a spot missing. Should I hold it? Yeah, that worked. So red. Yeah, this just says aka, so red. And then we have Momo, so peach. I thought it was gonna say pink. This isn't like a peachy color, this is pink. I guess we'll see what it looks like on the paper. So I think the best technique is do this a lot and then hold it for a bit. Please don't be like the green. Oh, it's coming up. There we go. Okay, now that tip is all saturated. Oh, I can't even fill it in all the way without it. Oh, I almost wrote pink. It's peach. I guess that's a peach, like. Does that look like a peach? I can't even fill it in all the way. Oh my god. It's destroying the paper. Alright, so that was peach. And now there's white and black left. So this, yeah, this is just shittle white. I'm glad I mean, even though this paper is really thin, I'm glad I chose cream paper. Because that's just what I prefer. I have a toned tan? Is that what it is? Paper. But it's really no thicker than this paper, so. Oh, it's hard to tell if this is saturated or not, but it's kind of, oh yeah, it is. I like how I can see that on this paper. So that's white. I'm excited to use this for highlights and like gouache and stuff. I got the Sakura jelly rolls for Christmas. That's in my what art supplies I got for Christmas video. And I was a little disappointed with like the flow, especially for the thinner ones. But we'll see how the Posca pen does. Again, I mean, for highlights, I'm glad I got this rather than the bigger ones. But, I mean, you can do, that's pretty small. So I'll be extra careful about maintaining the shape of that tip. So this isn't gonna be a perfect straight line. Oh no. I have to make a new, I have to put it down here. I'm sorry for all the people who wanted a straight line perfectionists. Oh, it's already coming out. See, why are some of them so much easier than the others? That's already saturated, so the white and the black were so easy. That's nice. So it's black. That's nice because if you can't get a Sharpie to write on something, this would probably work. It's just black. Cool. So how should I try this out? I would love to draw a pumpkin, but I don't have an orange. Should I try a cherry? Like before? Should I get a reference? I don't have a reference. You know what? We're gonna wing it. We want it organic. We don't want a perfect shape. Alright. Now, do I try to fill this in? I'm trying not to scratch up the paper. Because if you do like this, it just eats it up. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe this is a bad idea to draw cherries like this. Maybe I should have just done the outline of something. But that's what I want to use these for. Oh, is that? Do I need to like... Do you just have to do that every... Oh, I hate that feeling. It's like chewing up the paper. I might just do one cherry. It's kind of making streaks. Is that lifting the paint under it, or is that lifting the paper? That's weird. That's weird. Is it like getting clogged from the paper? Everyone seems to love these so much, and I don't have any like big issues with them yet. I really just think this isn't the right paper, but I didn't expect to complain so much. Alright, that's one cherry. Oh my god. Do you see how uneven that is? Don't use these on thin paper like this. Can you see that? I can see it. Okay, that's not... Ugh, there's chunks on it. And it's not saturated with paint. Huh. Okay, so that's not cute. Let's try... a little stem. I'm afraid to go over the red parts. It's gonna look weird because I know people usually draw 2 cherries. But we're just gonna do 1. So I'm not risking it. Does that look like a cherry yet? Okay, we don't got a lot of colors to choose from. What should I do next? Should I go on with the waves? That still feels wet. Maybe I should outline it? It's kind of cute. I really like the black marker, but it's definitely gripping the paper a lot. Let's like make that rounder, add a little line weight. Sounding like a cherry yet? I have to do the white and like stain the nib. Oh, that's dry. I think nothing's coming off. How should we do this? It's pretty opaque. Something like that. Oh no, it is. Okay, so it does come off, I guess. You can still see some on there. Oh, I'm scared to layer this. Oh, it's picking up the paper. Okay, so that's not getting it bright white. Oh no, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Oh, maybe it wasn't dry. It's like pink. Then what does the pink look like on top of it? The peach. Not a fan of that. That does not feel good. Okay, my issue's probably with the paper and not with the pens. Oh no. No, I don't want to run the yellow now. I hope this is just because they're new that I have to keep pressing every 2 seconds. I don't want it to be like the Crayola markers that always get stained, so you can never have a real yellow. Alright. Oh. I don't know why I didn't connect the C. It's a cherry. So I like writing, but in terms of coloring in a larger surface, not a fan, at least not on this paper. So I think maybe I should grab another sketchbook. I think I only have one. I'm afraid, actually I don't care about this side, yeah? Who cares if it's all dry? Let's use this. I'm a little worried about this because I have a feeling these would work best on smooth paper, but this is medium. Ah! Is it still? Alright. I'm trying out watercolors. Let's try this. I got this for practice anyway. Alright, so what's our next step here? Should we swatch them again? Let's swatch them again. Let's see how they work on different paper. So this is not totally smooth. It has a little bit of texture, but it's much thicker. So I'm hoping this won't chew it up. That does feel better already. I wonder what like the ideal paper for this is. Like what's the ideal surface to use Posca on? Because anything with a nib like this is, I imagine, going to, it's really abrasive. I kind of feel it chewing it up. I wish I could write smaller too. But I guess this is like the best I'm gonna get if I want to be able to, like, if I get fine liners, Posca fine liners, which oh no! That's eating the paper. That's definitely eating the paper. See this big chunk there? Can you see that? It's a big chunk. That's not the nib. Alright. Let's try the green. It's doing the same thing. Now it's making streaky lines. Ew, ew, why is this so gross? How do people use these? What paper do you use? Am I doing something wrong? I wish I could use it in my little sketchbook here, but clearly I can't. It's doing the same thing there. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of space again. I thought it was gonna be so good. These two were fine. I'm not pushing that hard. See, now the white I don't think is gonna show up here. A little bit. It's actually brighter than the paper. That's interesting. Because it was like obviously brighter than the cream. And it's not really changing as it dries. I still like this though, like a very dark black mark. Very satisfying. Oh, do you see that? It looks like dry brushing almost. Alright, maybe I should do a yellow pumpkin. I know I said I couldn't do a pumpkin, but there are yellow pumpkins. Let's do a thick one, like a wide one. It's not my usual step-by-step process for pumpkins. Let's see. I can do a green. I wish there was a brown. If I do end up liking these somehow, then I will pick up a brown and an orange. And I already checked out the different colors when I was there getting these. So I know which orange I want. I don't know exactly which brown I want. Oh my god, it's streaky because it's chewing up the paper. What surface do you use these on? If you use Posca markers, please tell me, because like, isn't a poster made of paper? This is poster color. Shouldn't you be able to use these on paper? Like, this is thick paper. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. How should I do this? Because I wanted a black outline. I'm trying not to push too hard, and I want to make sure there's enough paint in the nib so that it's not just like dry. Like, I understand if it's streaky because you need another coat, but that's not it. It's streaky because it's taking chunks out of the paper, like it's taking a whole line out of the paper. There's stuff on it. I'm gonna leave like the littlest line here so I have somewhat of a guide for my black. I don't understand. How do you make this work? That was actually a really cool sound. It sounded like the Skulltula sound from Ocarina of Time. That makes any sense. I wonder how they made that sound. Definitely wasn't Posca markers on paper. So, it's not the nib, right? It's not the nib coming off, it's the paper. Like another chunk right there. The other downside to something like this is that you can't mix them. You have to, if you want a variety of colors, you have to buy all the different pens of the colors you want. That doesn't look cute. Looks better on camera, I think. I did get it on my hand. Oh. Thought these would not be a messy material, at least compared to paint. Oh, I don't like how it's gripping the paper where it's so chewed up. Like if it's a new mark, like right there, it was mostly new. It's smooth, but where I really had to go over it, ugh, I don't like that feeling. It's like nails on a chalkboard, which I'm not usually that sensitive to nails on a chalkboard, but that's, I imagine, what people feel when they hear nails on a chalkboard and they hate it. Should I do one of those loopies? Alright, now I have some, I wonder if I should wait for the black to dry. Did that smudge? Was that my hand? Because I have it on my finger. Oh no. I guess you do have to wait for it to dry. Can I fix that? The black one definitely flows better than, like the black and the white, I think flow better than the other colors. I want to clean up the bits that don't have yellow. I think that made it look worse. Alright, maybe if this part's dry. I do not like how it looks over the black. But it's not staining the tip, but there is a ton of paper on the tip. You probably can't even see that well, but it's definitely not covering the black super opaquely. Like, you definitely have to go over it again. So I guess doing line art's probably the last step. All right, so I definitely want to make sure the yellow's dry before I do the white. Trying to fit them all in the box. Why aren't they fitting? They came this way. I don't have a lot of colors to like do any shading or anything. Can only do highlights. Is that cute? Isn't that cute? I don't know. Are you cute? It's not as opaque as I thought it'd be, and I definitely don't like layering these on this paper. Please tell me if you know what you can use these with. That it's not going to chew up, because this is thick paper. Does it need to be marker paper? Is it bad if it's cotton? I guess I'll try this over the green. Oh, that was thick. It is juicy. That's not what I wanted, but we'll try to salvage it. It's a shiny stem. Maybe I can go over it with green. Kind of mixes. Just a little bit, but a lot of paper is coming off. I don't like that. Okay, it's a pumpkin. A yellow pumpkin. I just want to write again. See, that's satisfying. This is my favorite one. So, I tried my best. I don't know. I don't know what kind of surface you're supposed to be writing on. There's just chunks of paper everywhere. Getting all stuck on the nib. I don't understand it. What do people use? Like, can you use this in a sketch? I've seen people use this in sketchbooks. There must be some kind of paper that's okay. This is, yeah, it's 270 GSM. So why? Why is this not good? Is it bad to have, like, textured paper? Like, does that help rip it up? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I guess I'll have to do some research to see how are people using these markers, because I don't understand. I was so excited. Like, maybe on a canvas? Like, I've seen them used on canvases, but I imagine that might damage the nib. I think I've seen that in the video. Someone tried it. I have... What? I'm not about to use this right now. Oh. I wish I knew. What about just like super smooth? This is what? Post-it. Use the peach to draw another peach. Okay, I don't understand this. Why is this so dry? Is it because it's new? Oh no, it's eating this up too. Maybe it's not meant for coloring. But I've seen people color huge areas with them before. Why is that so dry? What am I doing wrong? Please tell me. Has it been blurry this whole time? Focus. This is not good. I would love to actually try using these. But this is not usable. What the heck? I'm like looking over here trying to figure out. Well, that looks juicy now. I'm trying to figure out what paper I might be able. I can't do that. I can't. It won't fill in properly because it now there's like ridges from where the paper is torn up. What do you use these on? It's not on the other side, but I mean, it's not on the one underneath. You can definitely see through it, but this is, I mean, I would expect that with the Post-it note, but look how chewed up that is. And that's exactly, sorry, I keep knocking the camera. It's exactly what was happening with the watercolor paper. It's no different. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. I have this, but that's like the same as this. I don't know. I don't know. I have one more paper I can try. Just remembered I have a tiny little sketchbook somewhere. Here. Well, let's try both of these. Let's try, like I said, I have tone tan and I have this little thing. So let's try that. Please focus. There we go. So let's try blue. Make sure that it's flowing. Like, I'm not trying to go over it too much. It's, oh my God. That's not working. Can you see that? It's chunky. Get off. It's happening here too. Oh my, I couldn't even draw a circle there. I caught it too much. This is not good. This is very bad. This is very, very bad. You probably couldn't see that because it wasn't. Can you see that? Does that always happen? Because if so, I don't like these. I really don't like these, if that's what's going to keep happening. What do I use these on? Put this away. You're my last hope, Strathmore Toned Tan. I have no hope for this one either. Green. What's green? What can we do that's green? I don't know. What's green? A leaf. A leaf is green. You can't even see that. There we go. I'm not pushing hard. Turn it up. What can you use this in? I don't understand. I don't understand. Do I need a new sketchbook? That would be annoying. That would be super annoying to have to get a whole new sketchbook just to use Posca pens. I guess usually drawing just a line isn't too bad. So maybe, are these just not meant to be used to fill in, like even this tiny area? That's just, it's wet and chunks. Chunks. I don't think I can even do line art on this. I can't even get a smooth line because it's like gripping the paper. It's like literally not going in the direction I want it to. I do like writing letters. So maybe that's all this is for. Like you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. Like that's, I guess, okay. It's kind of still ripping up the paper. I've seen people do such cool stuff. Please tell me what to do. Written on my finger. I give up. I guess I have some research to do. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you made it through all of that. If you didn't, I understand. That was kind of frustrating. Pretty annoying. I don't understand why. It's because of these, isn't it? Just go in the box, please. Just go in the box. I don't like you anymore. If you made it this far, thank you. If you skipped ahead, I don't blame you. But my final opinions on the Posca are either I don't know how to use them and I'm not using them on the right paper, or they're not that great and they're actually terrible. But because so many people seem to love them, I'm kind of doubtful that that's the case. So please tell me if you know. How do I use these? What do I use these on? Because this isn't good. This, whatever this was, this nonsense over here, I can even get to it. That? Gross. Gross. Is the camera even picking that up? It's like chunks of paper. I guess this is okay. Ugh. Ugh, gross. Sorry, I'm knocking the camera. Gross. Just focus. Maybe it's too close. Can you see the chunks? So chunky. chunky, especially the red here got chunks. Anyways, if you want a sticker like this, it's not exactly like this. It's actually probably much better than this. Camera, stop moving, please. Please focus and stop moving. Alright, if you want a sticker like this, something actually better than this, cut better than this, probably better material. This is a matte sticker. This is a glossy sticker. Go to my Redbubble. If you want something as cute and small as this, that's not on my Redbubble. And let me know if you would buy stuff like this, because I want to sell them eventually. So thanks for watching. Sorry if it was a bummer. The pastels weren't that bad for 100 yen. They're actually kind of fun. But the Poscas, I don't know, man. I can't see myself ever using them again unless I figure out how to. So, bye. Thanks for watching. I am gonna have a cup of tea because I'm in a bad mood now. Bye.